Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR. Yes, we have a Substack. Yes, if you subscribe to that, you get a once a week update to what's going on this channel. Other channels that are affiliated with us, like Joe the Lawyer, um, Benoit Poyers, Gold Piece Adventures, Joe Block, The Grey Hawk Ragnar, Tabletop Tap Room with Tom. We've got a number of channels with a once a week update. It's a great way to know what's going on in the OSR. So, why do I have Old School Essentials up for what, a third day in a row? Well, there's a reason for it. Because Old School Essentials has a basic rule set. It has 60 pages. And when I say 60 pages, it's a concise 60 pages. It's not a lot of reading, but it's the same size. I don't know if there's a print version, probably not, but the PDF is 60 pages. And if you were going to be playing a fighter or a thief using Old School Essentials and you just want to play, this is all you need. If you want to play a cleric or a magic user, you likely will need to buy either the tome. I have the tome in PDF, or you'll need to buy the box set or individual books because you're going to need the spells. But this gives you not just, and of course, if you want to play demi-human, that's not covered here. But with this, you get the four basic classes, and it's free, so I don't think there's any issue with me scrolling through this. Trust me, if you're going to try to make a copy of what's up on this screen, as opposed to downloading it, you're a fool. You get your ability scores. What I find most interesting is, and of course, you get all your ability score adjustments. You tell you how to roll a character. You couldn't really run a game from this, but it gives you coin conversion. Most importantly, it gives you character classes. It tells you pretty much everything that you would have gotten in the print version for these four basic classes is here, except for spells beyond first level. But if you were just going to play, look, even experience points to 14th level, hit point, hit dice totals, turning chart for clerics, fighter. Basically your complete fighter is right there, and the price is free. The layout is beautiful. I've already been asked by not just on this YouTube channel but elsewhere to do a comparison of Old School Essentials to the source material, which is basically Basic Expert. And I will do that, but I also want to do an apples to apples comparison to Labyrinth Lord. Labyrinth Lord is uh, the predecessor as a clone of Basic Expert, and Labyrinth Lord's going to be coming out with a new printing, a new edition. I don't know if you can do a new edition of something like that, but Labyrinth Lord is going to be reissuing. So when that does happen, we'll make sure that this channel does a review on that. But the fact that if you were just a player, now we had this huge conversation on the larger D&D side about one D&D and how Wizards of the Coast is lamenting. Well, somebody was Questing Beast was talking about an article that New York City is there's too many players and not enough DMs, and then we find out that part of the goal of one D&D is going to be how to monetize the 80% of gamers that play D&D, GMs and players. GMs are 20%, and yet they spend more money than the other 80%. And how do you monetize the other 80%? Well, part of that's going to be you can make more players into potential DMs. This is a concise way to show people how Basic Expert runs without crippling them with overwhelming information. Listen, Swords and Wizardry Continual Light. I put together Swords and Wizardry Light I whittled down Swords and Wizardry, the white box, down to basically 4 pages, 3 levels. I included classes and races. Awesome. I would have done it differently with what I know now, but I think it came out pretty well. Swords Wizardry Continual Light covers. It's going to be Continual Light when we reissue it. It's going to be covers your first 7 levels. That's where it caps. It's probably like 16 to 20 pages digest size. Um, this is 60 pages, but the layout is so sweet and so generous to eyes like mine, senior as they are. It is awesome, but it also is well written, well presented, and the artwork is second to none. I got to give Gavin a lot of credit. He has sourced amazing art for his projects here. So, if on off chance you've never checked out Old School Essentials, I'm going to include a link to this uh, basic set. Again, the cost is free. You can come in here, you can get a look at what OSE has to offer, how the basic classes are written up, what the presentation looks like, what the writing, how the writing flows, which I think is very important personally. And again, we're gonna in the future we will do comparisons, and I'm probably not going to do a comparison uh, of the advanced classes to the AD&D 1E sources because most of those classes actually appeared prior in Dragon magazine. Is that and they didn't really appear for AD&D. They did appear prior for original D&D. So these have been adapted basically to basic expert. It's kind of like Swords and Wizardry, complete adapting classes to a prior edition. It's more. I guess you want to go more for feels right than actually is an exact duplicate. Yeah, maybe I'll still do it. We'll see. Also, I don't know if you can see this. So I got the carcass crawler. Oh, see that's so these. I will probably be doing a review over the next couple of days. Got to read through them pretty well. They read pretty easily. I like the way classes are presented. I think I'm gonna go into that. It probably as maybe as its own episode. All right, folks. Since we've covered that, real quick, we're in the midst of what? An endemic. Use your common sense. Be safe, be well. God bless. Roll those dice, roll them well. And tomorrow there's a live stream, 8 p.m. on this channel, Talking Crit. And something special about this one, we're going to kick off OSR Christmas. OSR Christmas is going to go off to the end of the year. It's going to be an almost daily thing. Yes, it'll actually go on beyond Christmas. OSR Christmas, we're going to be giving away some PDFs and some drive-through cash or drive-through gift certificate money tomorrow night. But you have to be in the stream and commenting to be in that mix. That's how we're going to kick it off. There'll be other giveaways on this channel, on the blog at tenkarstavern.com, and on the Substack. So, different ways to get involved. I love doing OSR Christmas. Some great donations this year from various publishers. They were awesome. All right, folks. On that note, I'm out of here. I'll catch you tomorrow on the live stream.